Hey there people, Cariocekus here with another review. So this time for Valorant, seeing as it got recently released. So let's take a look. I also do stream over on Twitch if you want to check it out. Links for that in the video description down below. I play a bit of everything over there and everyone is welcome. If you end up liking the video, do drop a like, sub and all that good stuff. But yeah, let's jump into the review. So Valorant is a tactical shooter in the vein of Counter-Strike. It is a slower paced game when compared to most shooters out now. In a way, this helps it stand out. Currently there are two game modes, Unrated and Spike Rush. Unrated is the classic mode, team swap between attacking and defending bomb sites, and the first to 13 rounds wins. Spike Rush is a new one that got added with the release of the game, a shorter version of Unrated with the same rules with added power-up orbs and randomized weapon loadouts. The first to 4 rounds win. Spike Rush is a really good addition if you don't have time for a full match or you just want to go and have some quick shooting. What makes Valorant unique are the agents. They fall into different categories, so there's Controller, Duelist, Sentinel and Initiators. With a total of 11 agents, these categories are based on their kits. For example, Duelists are usually more aggressive when compared to a Sentinel, which is a more defensive type. Each agent has a unique set of abilities that make them unique. For example, Cypher has a trap wires that light up enemies that trigger them, and a camera that he can use to control an area, while Brimstone has 3 tactical clouds of smoke that helps cover movement and cut line of sight, as well as a Molly that covers an area in a fire that deals damage over time. Map design do have some issues, but it's good to see that Riot has addressed some of them, with some sides and corners being removed or changed. There are still some issues, but they are improving. The release brought a new map, which in my opinion is their best map so far. And much like Counter-Strike, the game has an in-game economy system, so deciding which weapon to buy at the start of each round is an important part of the game. Weapons do feel different from one another, with some not showing up that much when compared to others, so the Phantom and the Vandal are the ones that you're going to be seeing the most, while light machine guns do need some love. All of them have a specific recoil pattern that needs to be remembered if you're going to be using the weapon in full auto, which is not always the best idea. The game rewards precision, with a well-placed headshot being enough to kill an enemy player, depending on which weapon you are using. The stats for each weapon are also shown, which is good, removing some of the guesswork of knowing how much damage a shot to the leg does when compared to a shot to the face. And as with any tactical shooter, teamwork tends to win matches, but it's still possible to pull off some clutches, and boy do those feel good. This being a free-to-play game, the game does have an in-game cash shop, but just like League of Legends, it's only with cosmetic items, so no pay-to-win in here whatsoever. Well, sound-wise, just like I said in the first impressions video, the audio in this is very good. Footsteps are really audible and the direction from where they are coming from is clear. Each gun also has a unique sound, so you know which weapon you're going up against. Abilities also do have callouts, both for your team and the enemy team. When an ult is being used, you will hear it. The in-game voice chat is also very good and clear, and it still surprises me with how clear it is compared to other games. So why should you keep coming back to the game? Well, besides the old "get good" expression, because you are always improving, release also brings it with it a battle pass which you can buy, full of cosmetics that you can unlock as you play, to make you look pretty while you are slaying. Learning the different agents, each with their own skill ceiling, the possibly new maps and other agents in the future, and maybe even new guns. This being a multiplayer shooter, you mostly play to improve, but I mean, if you're having fun, you're having fun. Lore-wise, the game doesn't have much going on right now, but this being from Riot, and we have already seen the first trailer with Jett and Phoenix going at it, so just like League, that might be how we get more lore and story introduced into the game. So visually, the game is simple in a good way, with a cartoony look that I do like, and ages well. Riot kept it accessible, with the visual clutter to a minimum, so you can see what you need to. Everything important stands out. Enemy characters stand out, abilities are also very easy to spot. The requirements to run the game are also pretty low, keeping the barrier of entry low so everyone can actually play the game. So my overall opinion of Valorant, while the game doesn't do anything new, what it does well. But taking the Counter-Strike formula and make it more appealing and accessible, making the game more forgiving and with a slightly lower skill cap due to the abilities. All of this helps the game bring in new people. The Counter-Strike comparison will not stop because it is a clear inspiration, but they made it their own. Valorant, while not that original, is a fun and good round-based shooter. Even if you're not a fan of Counter-Strike, give this one a try, maybe it will convert you. Well, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Maybe even drop by the Twitch channel. So you can drop a like if you liked the video, dislike if you disliked it. You can also drop a sub. But as always, people, stay awesome, and I hope to see you in the next one.